Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be talking about Yanderes. Oh my god, where do I even start? So, Yanderes, they're nice, they're clingy, and they'll kill for you. No, seriously, the Yandere archetype in anime has fascinated, terrified, and even entertained us for years. Behind those wide eyes and unsettling smiles, there's more going on than just crazy love. Let's talk about Yanderes and why they're so unforgettable and maybe why they shouldn't be so romanticized. Now, the real question is, what is a yandere? A yandere is a fictional character who is obsessively devoted to the object of their affection, often to a point of violence or other criminal acts. The term yandere is a combination of Japanese words yamu meaning to fall ill and dere meaning love struck, which together describe a person who is mentally or emotionally unwell in regard of their romantic interest. Yandere is often portrayed as sweet and loving on the surface, but can become extremely possessive and controlling, sometimes resorting to violent behavior. They're usually found in female characters, although male examples do exist. The character archetype is found in anime, manga, and other forms of fictional medium. Let's take a second and talk about why people find Yandere so appealing in the first place, because it's not just about the drama, it's about the feeling of being wanted, like deeply wanted. In a world where people ghost you, ignore your text, swipe away your soul, the idea of someone being obsessed with you is kind of flattering. You don't have to chase them and they chase you, and they say the words that no one tells you anymore. When it comes to Yanderes, there is no bar or limit to how far they will go for you. They are the type of people who will ruin everyone's lives just to be with you. They start out sweet and even shy at sometimes, the type to be hiding behind corners, blushing, the kind to say good morning with sparkles around her, but you give it 3 episodes, she starts threatening to remove your kidneys if you smile at another woman. Back in my early anime days, I used to like watching these characters. I used to think they were fun to watch. There was something wildly entertaining about a girl going full horror mode over a guy who can even make eye contact. Now, let's talk about the Mount Rushmore of Yanderes, Yuno Gasai, Future Diary, the queen and the legend. She'll protect you, kill for you, gaslight you, and even cry in your arms. 10 out of 10 experience. Shion Sonozaki from Higurashi. 1 minute she's giggling, the next minute you're the reason why she bought a power drill. I swear her arc is like a Disney princess dipped in pure trauma. Toga Himiko from My Hero Academia. She looks like an e-girl with a large thirst for blood. She doesn't just want to date you, she wants to become you. Literally, this villain is powered by feelings and fangirling. What a combo. Honorable mention to the Yuno Gasai Sim Squad. The people who saw her kill people and still thought, wow, pink hair looks good on her. So yeah, it's all fine and games, but when you take a step back and think about it for a second, there's something darker happening underneath. These girls aren't just in love, they're obsessed, they stalk, they isolate, they manipulate, and in some cases they even kill. If a man did half the things they did, we wouldn't be calling it cute, we'd be calling the cops immediately. But let's flip it up a bit. Now imagine a guy standing outside your window, watching you sleep, threatening to harm your friends if you stop talking to him. Now imagine he says, I only do this because I love you. That's not romance, that's a threat. And yet in anime, we eat it up. What if your friend or sister had someone following her around for 24/7, texting her for 24/7, showing up where she works, getting angry if she started talking to other people? What if she felt afraid to leave her own house because someone decided they were meant to be together? It happens a lot more than you think. That's not romance, that's terrifying. But hold up, not all yanderes are the same. In fact, there are different types and they all have their own methods. They're not all about blood, knives, and creepy smile. Some might be more subtle, others more intense, but they all have one thing in common: they're calculating. A lot of people think yanderes are just irrational, mentally unstable people who lash out on impulse, but that's not the case. Yanderes aren't stupid, they're extremely smart, and they know how to plan every step and every word and every move. It's not like they're fumbling through life, making irrational decisions in a panic. No, every action is coordinated. They carefully manipulate situations to make sure their love interest feels safe and loved, and then little by little, they tighten their grip. It's like they're playing a long game of waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Me personally, I don't think it's even possible to have a relationship with a yandere, because you as a person have so many people around you, so many people care about you, so many people you wouldn't want to see dead. So it's next to impossible to even maintain a relationship with these people. One, they're controlling, demanding, and two, they're willing to off any person who you talk to. So basically, you cannot talk to anyone but them. You couldn't live in a world like that. And I don't think you'd want to live in a world like that. You want to be free to talk to whoever you want. You want to be free to talk to people without putting their lives in danger. And also, you want to be your own person with your own life, with your own goals. You don't want to be someone else's puppet, because that's the only way you can be in a relationship with a yandere, is be a puppet. A puppet does everything you want it to do, you control it, and I feel like that's the only way you can actually maintain a relationship with a yandere. This is where the yandere fantasy needs to be re-examined, because obsession isn't love, control isn't affection, and stalking isn't devotion. It's abuse wrapped in pink ribbons and anime tropes. So yeah, anime can make yanderes funny, they can make them quirky, exaggerated, and even iconic, but in the real world, this is not someone to admire. It's someone to protect yourself from, or someone to protect someone you love from. So, what's your take? Do you still love the trope? Have you seen it go too far? Or have you known someone dealing with something similar in real life? Well, this has all been my opinion, and if you like this video, I would really appreciate a simple like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye!